On October 13, 2025, Costa Rica confirmed its first case of yellow fever, an imported case, not a local outbreak. The news sent ripples of concern through the country, as yellow fever had not been seen here in decades. Health officials quickly moved to investigate and inform the public, emphasizing that this was not a sign of local transmission, but a warning, nonetheless. The patient is a 29-year-old American woman who traveled from the Amazon region of Peru, a yellow fever hotspot known for its dense forests and high mosquito activity. She had been exploring remote areas, immersing herself in the local culture and wildlife, before boarding her flight to Costa Rica. She arrived in Costa Rica on October 8th, and soon developed severe symptoms, including high fever, chills, and jaundice, which quickly worsened and required urgent hospitalization. Her case was identified rapidly thanks to vigilant medical staff. Critically, she was not vaccinated against yellow fever. This oversight left her vulnerable to a disease that is preventable with a single shot. This case is a stark reminder: vaccination is your best protection when traveling to regions with endemic diseases. A simple vaccine could have prevented her ordeal, and the risk to others. Costa Rican health authorities are on alert, monitoring for any signs of further cases, but the risk of local spread remains low due to swift action and existing mosquito control measures. Their message is clear: vaccination is crucial for all travelers, especially those heading to or returning from areas where yellow fever is present. This incident reinforces the importance of following travel health regulations and being aware of vaccination requirements before your journey begins. A single missed vaccine turned a dream trip into a medical emergency, disrupting plans and putting health at risk. Let's use this as a wake-up call for responsible travel. Protect yourself and others by staying informed and vaccinated. The woman wasn't alone. She was joined by her partner, embarking on what was supposed to be the adventure of a lifetime. Together they journeyed through the same high-risk areas in Peru, sharing every experience, meal, and breathtaking view. Both were exposed to the same environment, faced the same challenges, and encountered the same risks. But only she fell ill. The crucial difference: her partner had received the yellow fever vaccine before the trip. She had not. He remained healthy and energetic, able to enjoy every moment, while she faced a sudden life-threatening illness that changed everything. This real-life example powerfully demonstrates how a single vaccine can mean the difference between health and crisis, between a dream trip and a nightmare. The yellow fever virus incubates rapidly. Symptoms can appear within just a few days of exposure, often catching travelers off guard. Once symptoms start, it's too late for prevention. Treatment options are limited, and the consequences can be severe. Vaccination is a shared responsibility for travel groups. One person's protection doesn't extend to others. Everyone must take action for their own safety. Her partner is now left watching a preventable tragedy unfold, wishing things had been different. Don't let a missed vaccine ruin your trip or put your loved one's health at risk. The consequences can last far beyond your journey. Plan ahead and make vaccination a non-negotiable part of your travel checklist. Protect yourself and those you care about before you go. Yellow fever is a viral disease that has silently threatened communities for centuries, often striking without warning and leaving devastation in its wake. It's found mainly in tropical regions of Africa and South America, where dense forests and humid climates create the perfect environment for the virus to thrive. The disease is spread by infected mosquitoes, not from person to person, making mosquito control a crucial part of prevention. Many people who become infected experience only mild symptoms, or sometimes none at all, which can make the disease difficult to detect early. However, some develop sudden fever, severe headache, and overwhelming fatigue, symptoms that can escalate quickly. About 15% of cases progress to a toxic phase, marked by jaundice, internal bleeding, and organ failure. Tragically, half of these severe cases are fatal, even with medical attention. There's no specific cure for yellow fever. Treatment focuses on supportive care in hospitals, helping patients manage symptoms and complications. That's why the patient in Costa Rica is currently receiving intensive care, as doctors work tirelessly to support recovery. The good news? Yellow fever is highly preventable, with the right precautions and awareness. The yellow fever vaccine is safe, affordable, and usually provides lifelong protection with just a single dose, making it one of the most effective vaccines available. Preventing mosquito bites is important, but vaccination remains your strongest defense. Use insect repellent and wear protective clothing as additional measures, especially when traveling to high-risk areas. Don't gamble with your health. Get vaccinated well before you travel, and make sure your travel plans include health precautions. A simple shot can truly save your life and protect those around you from this silent threat. Stay informed, take action, and prioritize your health before you go. Prevention is always better than cure. Yellow fever is endemic in specific regions, mainly tropical Africa and South America. Countries at risk include Peru, Brazil, Colombia, and many others in both continents. The recent Costa Rica case originated from Peru's Amazon, a high-risk area. In Africa, the yellow fever belt covers central countries like Nigeria, Ghana, and Angola. Risk isn't uniform. Rural and jungle areas are most dangerous, but mosquitoes cross borders. Costa Rica isn't endemic, but it enforces strict entry rules to prevent outbreaks. Many countries require proof of vaccination from travelers arriving from risk zones. Always check up-to-date travel health resources before booking your trip. The WHO and CDC provide current maps and requirements. Knowing the risk is essential for safe, responsible travel. The yellow fever vaccine is our strongest tool against the disease. One shot, often for life, protects you and meets international travel requirements. After vaccination, you receive a yellow card as official proof. Many countries, including Costa Rica, require the certificate for entry from risk areas. No card, you could be denied entry or quarantined. The vaccine must be given at least 10 days before travel to be valid. Visit a certified travel clinic well in advance. Recent global campaigns have vaccinated millions, and digital certificates are making documentation easier. The system works if you do your part. Get vaccinated, carry your proof, and travel with confidence. Don't risk your health or your trip by skipping this step. The Costa Rica case is a lesson, not a reason to fear travel. Smart travel means being proactive about your health. Consult a travel medicine specialist before any international trip. Get up-to-date advice on vaccines and preventative measures. The yellow fever vaccine is essential for travel to risk areas. Don't skip it. Protect yourself and those around you. Check requirements, pack your yellow card, and use insect repellent. Being prepared means you can enjoy your adventures safely. Stay informed, stay healthy, and make your travels memorable for the right reasons. The world is waiting. Travel smart, and you'll be ready.